In 2020, I volunteered with, I think there was 8 different organizations.
I joined a board in 2020, right at the start of the pandemic.
I volunteered with the York County Elder Abuse Task Force.
Yeah, so most of the volunteering that I did in 2020 was for New Hampshire Made.
So this is the York Paddle and Pickle Club.
The most probably was the Sanford Junior High PTA. I'm the treasurer of the PTA.
I also volunteered in 2020 with the United States Coast Guard Auxiliary.
Probably an equal amount of hours was the Safer Backpack Program, distributing bags of food, backpacks for kids to go home with on the weekends.
Well, we certainly did see a challenge shifting from a lot of in-person support to electronic or social media or basically old-fashioned telephone. So my support group, I did a lot of reaching out via telephone and checking in with the families.
So I joined the Friends of the Earth, Sea and Space Center based out of Dover, New Hampshire. And we did most of our stuff virtually and coming up with fundraising ideas for post-pandemic.
People were looking for activities that would allow them to get out into the great outdoors, socially distanced from other people, and kayaking in particular saw a huge upswing in this past year because if you're in your boat out on the water, you're not really in close contact with other people. It's a great activity to do, so people were doing that instead of going to the movies and going to the mall.
People felt safe, families came here, it's a great vibe. It's outdoor, active people, and this was a really safe haven to fill in that void that so many people experienced this summer.
I utilized my downtime of crocheting and did a lot of crocheting of scarves and hats for our military for Operation Gratitude.
Back in August, New Hampshire Made moved their corporate location and headquarters to Portsmouth. Being a nonprofit, they were looking for folks to help renovate the space. My wife and I went through the space, tore it all apart, cleaned it all up, put a brand new floor in, which is a hardwood replica floor, and then did all the painting. And then we figured, why stop there? We're going to build some furniture and all of the displays to kind of make it a rustic looking facility.
The need is even higher than it has been in previous years. So last week when I delivered bags, it was almost 100 to just 3 schools. And the program services 5 schools in Sanford, plus any community members that need help.
I love that KSB supports us volunteering, comes up with opportunities, gives back to the community, supports everybody who is giving back to the community.
I love the culture of volunteerism at Kennebunk Savings. It's a big part of why I came to the bank, and it's a big part of why I stay at the bank.
I can't say enough about how the company allows us that extra time.
Obviously have a passion for volunteering. I think that you should give back whenever you can.
This isn't just a job for me. This is an extension of my life.
All of the employees bring in these activities that's close to their heart and they're passionate about. And it's neat to be able to bring that opportunity to an organization of 350 people plus, and be able to share those opportunities with them. And no matter what someone's unique preference is, there's usually something they can find to be a part of.